I would like to prefix that this is a story through and through. Maia had just been nerfed very heavily. While this was still in the horde test, I wanted to see how well this dinosaur could perform. However, with a note of apprehension, almost immediately I noted blood and bodies in the area. In order to be careful, I tried to skirt around the periphery and scout what could be going on. But still hungry as I was, I decided to get some food before storm set in. Though thankfully, the storm had passed and the sun had risen, allowing me to safely see and get my drink in peace. However, this safety of the light will not last forever. Though in the meantime, I was able to make some friends. There was this small raptor pack in the area, aside from the plentiful Maias, that were stalking the periphery. However, at the time, they were no threat to us, as we were 3 strong and fully grown. So the raptors mostly skirted to the outskirts of the area, while we kept an eye on them in case they tried anything. Though our friend, he was lagging just a little bit.
One minute later.
This was after about 1 or 2 minutes of waiting. Thankfully, his lag stopped and we were able to continue to eat. However, this raptor pack wanted to cause some more mischief. Just beyond the horizon and over the hill, there was the sound of raptors and Maias fighting. So we decided to investigate to make sure if there was any help needed. And at the moment, there was no issue. Just us, some Maias, and that... What is that guy doing? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seeing how the fight had now begun, we decided to jump on in to help, as this was a relatively substantial raptor pack. So in we delved into combat. We were fast and numerous, however we had a lot of health, and our numbers were substantial as well.
Oh, sweet honey iced tea.
This guy just wanted to bully some raptors, so it was time to call the boys back and get out of his hair. So, on we went to graze on pastures once more so he can box some raptors. But it was a useful experience overall. It helped showcasing how much Maia had changed from the last build, and how much more difficult it was to maneuver in combat. But since then, we had developed a much larger herd for safety. And that random stego, I don't know, he was just chilling. Though, from the scent of blood, it appears a little rat had made itself into our herd. So we went to, as any good Maia herd should, protect the little babies. And get the rat. Gotta say, decent formation. Coordination, don't stomp the babies. That's my input on the matter. With the sun now set, the little rat made its presence once again known, attacking our little guys in the herd so that we had to take action. Though it was so dark for our eyes to naturally see, is that we had no idea where the hell it was. So we made the best use of it that we could and just stomped everything aside from the babies. And you can see how things kinda went from that. While the adults acted like a bunch of ramshackle idiots, Burb, the baby, decided to kill it for us, which we are greatly thankful. It was very annoying. But with that threat now gone, many of us decided to go out and eat, so we could recover our food. However, this, despite being a very bright night, was one of the most hazardous and dangerous times, and we didn't even know it. A single call is what started it out. And then it grew. More noises coming from the mountain. Before we realized there was something wrong. With that aggressive call, it was immediately known something was wrong and we needed to make our way back. So we called the troops and made for our home cave. Though we didn't know what the threat was, it soon let its nightmarish face appear. With that being chased off, I went to guard Burb and the others, making sure that it would not be able to get another ambush bite off on them, as they were severely suffering from hallucinations. However, despite my best efforts, it was already too late. The clones had already claimed Burb, and may soon claim others. So we made our best effort to make our way back to the cave when light had shown. Though from the sound of it, this is where the majority of the force of the Dilos were. They attacked at the mouth of the cave, swarming and using their strong nighttime venom to take down enemies. We did our best to try to locate and stomp them out. However, the damage was done, but we were trying to limit it further. Some were even brash enough to eat right in front of us. And I wasn't having that. No! Get off that fucking body! And like that, they scampered off to who knows where, and I don't care. Though unfortunately, they did take a fair few members off. So, we took it upon ourselves to rest on the hill in case they came back, and gain our stamina and health back. Though as surprising as it is, we had new members almost immediately join us from over the hill, as they had heard the Dilo fight and came to help. However, with the aftermath, they just decided to join us. So we were back at about the same number as we were before. Past the corpses of fallen friends, we decided to move out away from the valley to a safer place so the younger ones could grow. So we made our way down the mountain to trek down the many widening paths ahead of us. Making our way down to a pond, we stayed there for a short while so the babies could grow a little bit more. Though, we decided to move on once a raptor had caught our trail and decided to harass the younger members of the herd. Especially this guy, holy crap, he's lagging. So, when it decided to show its face once more, we did not tolerate it at all. I think it was trying to befriend us somehow, be friendly. I don't trust like that for one. And two, I don't do that. I don't really like twist packs. Though an overzealous raptor was the least of our troubles, unfortunately, coming up, as we were now in the river deltas, where water was plentiful, but so were the ambush predators. I thought it was a lone, small Deinosuchus, so I went to scare it off. However, there was a much larger one nearby. Despite being mildly scared snotless at the matter, my weight had saved me from being pulled under. Though we now know, if we were to cross, we were going to be grabbed and dragged under most likely. So we each patrolled our sides of the river as the pair of Deinosuchus circled around. Food on both sides was not the most substantial, as what we could eat did not fill our stomachs, and there was plenty of bugged bushes where we could not even eat from. Though even if we were not in the water, being near water was still a death sentence, as one of our members had gotten grabbed on the shore of the lake, and I made my chance to cross then when it was occupied. Hesitating slightly on the edge, I decided to run on in regardless, just to make it to safety. My gambit paid off. I was not close enough to the Deinosuchus for it to grab me. However, I was now stuck in the middle of two streams, with crocs patrolling. Though in our trapped state, the old adversary of the raptor seemed to make its way to us just to harass us just a bit more, quickly finding its way off the island before the crocs could get to it. What now? As we lay on that shore, our food resources began to dwindle further and further, as the bushes were not giving much food earlier, but with not being able to eat anything now, it did not help anything in that regard. So we sat and waited, looking for our opportunity to cross. Until eventually, the crocs seemingly gave up. Something else had garnered their attention. Taking chance of this opportunity, the herd began to cross. With scented mixed packs symbols across the river, things did not improve there. As soon we found out why part of the herd was panicking on this side of the river as well. Even on the bridge, to where we thought there was safety, we were cornered. A group of Serratos, either working with or independently of the Dilos, had trapped us on the other side. We decided to make a wall to prevent them from sneaking behind us and getting to the injured members already here. Though, the Dilos were not far behind. There was no escape from the horrors of the night in the bridge itself. not much hope in the matter, as the Herrera from before that was attacking had also begun to crowd the bridge. So that was swiftly handled.
Hello, young lady.
I don't know you!
Oh, that's so good.
Aside from that, we also had a Stego to assist now, as it heard our plights and fights with the Dilo and came to assist. When one of my comrades fell next to me, the Serratos from across the bridge had decided to make their reappearance. I had not seen the warning that they were coming, as my vision was blurred even with night. So by the end of when I saw them, it was too late for me with my low hunger. Now this is a bit different from what I usually do. I'm trying to pick up pace with video recording again. But I hope everyone does enjoy the video that I managed to put out. I wasn't so skilled with Maia then with its nerf, but I've gotten better at it now, and I'm very much enjoying it. So hope everyone has a happy new year, and have a fantastic day. Toodaloo.